What's good, y'all? This one is for the black man and the black woman alike. This is for all of us. One of my little, I guess, mini challenges I'm looking to accomplish with this little part of my channel is like, number one, just bring back the black connection. You know, it's like, but especially I want to see more black love, happy black relationships, all that type of stuff. I love seeing that. I love seeing black people with black people. It's I love who you love. I don't judge, but it's like it's I love seeing black love. It's just amazing. Two people that look like you that came together in a union to make something beautiful, a beautiful life, a beautiful family, a beautiful whatever. I love seeing the man and the woman, the masculine and the feminine aspect come together in their physical godly forms to create a godly life. You know what I'm saying? And that could be whatever y'all want it to be. When y'all become a unit, you think as one. And that's just some energy I've been on recently. I was asked a question a while back, a few months ago, on one of my channels. One of my videos. For those of you that are new to me, new to my channel, whatever, it's like at the time of recording this video, like I've been practicing semen retention for like a year and a half, something like that. I'm around 400 days, something like that, I think. Probably more than that. Either way, so the idea of sex is different for me. And someone asked for me to make a video. Shout out to Series B, because I figure you're going to watch this video. About something along the lines of like, what are some traits in a woman and a queen and a goddess that you are looking for, that you would think about parting with that energy, aka releasing, ending the streak of semen retention, right? And the funny thing is, that question is actually taking me a lot longer than I expected to answer. Because the power that we feel, gentlemen, for those of you that practice semen retention, is something real. And I tell you, like, some people can do it short term and they get what they do, they feel refreshed and they get back in the game. And some of us fall in love with this power where it's like, yo, if I'm gonna part this, you better be something special, my queen. You better be something special in my eyes. In my eyes, beauty is subjective and all that, but for my personal taste, there's a lot of beautiful women, queens, goddesses out there that I don't feel that connection with. So it's got to be mutual. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, you got to be realistic now. But it's like, so I've really been thinking about this, and I was talking to myself about it, and I kind of came up at least with part of my answer. This is like a way that I almost planned on saying that I'm ready to be in a very serious relationship with you. But I'm going to ask a very serious question. Like, we might be talking, we may have kissed, we may have shared an intimate moment, but we didn't go that far without me asking you this question. My question to you is, are you ready to be divine? Are you ready to be a goddess, a god, whatever word that you prefer? Are you ready to be a goddess? Are you ready to operate from that God-like frequency, that Christ consciousness? Are you ready to do that? Are you willing to join me up here? Or are you going to welcome me to your level? Because once again, my future queen might be miles ahead of me already, and I'm catching up to her. Either way, at some point, we're going to meet up. And that's just my question. That's my question to let you know that it's really real. Are you ready to be a god? Whatever it is that you and I have to do when we come together, I guess no pun intended, once again, but when we come together as one unit, is it going to be magical? Not just that moment. I mean, like the rest of our lives, the rest of our interactions with one another. Is that the level that we are going to be operating from by default? Are you ready to be a god? And it's like I heard an answer in my head to that same question, as if I could hear her voice. She says like, babe, I'm already a god. If you say that to me, it's a wrap. I'd be like, can't even lie. But seriously though, it's like, that's a very big deal for me. That's a very big question for me. And sure, it's not the entire answer, but that's definitely a part of it. That might just be my answer. I'm willing to part with this energy, or even like run the risk of parting with this energy, for someone else that's ready to be in her godlike state at all times. And of course, like, we can still be children and play. Of course, I'm not trying to be like this super serious ass relationship, you know what I'm saying? Have fun, be childlike together, but you know what I mean. We live in a world of pure abundance. We live in a world where our ancestors are looking out for us. We are divinely protected, divinely led. We are always provided for. That's godlike to me. And I can't mess with someone that's still superficial. Don't get me wrong, you can like what you like. But I'm saying if people need to bring value to that name brand shit that they're wearing. You know what I'm saying? You bring value to it, or does it bring value to you? So if you like your name brand stuff, if you like to get all dressed up wearing your fancy name brand stuff, do it. Because it makes you feel good. But understand, as long as you have the understanding that you make the clothes, you make the garments, not them making you, oh, this is insert name here. Oh, this is, I'm better than you. No, I don't do that. I don't know, me at a godly level, we don't show disrespect like that. We don't look down on other people. And don't get me wrong, I am not perfect. I find myself being very judgmental. And like I said, I have work to do as a young king, as a young God. But I know that I'm in a lot better place than others. I can say that off rip with 100% confidence. So I want to throw that out there. What happens when all of us start to think like that? We stop thinking with our dicks and we start to have a little bit more foresight. We start to see things ahead of the game. Is this just a quick little thing that's going to bring me a whole bunch of emotional stress and trauma? Or is this something that no matter where it goes, I could trust this man, I could trust this woman? Am I just a physical vessel to this guy, to this girl? Because yes, it's just as important to ask that. Am I just some sex object to this woman? It's a very legitimate question for men to ask. It's these are questions that need to be going on through our heads. But don't listen to my monkey ass. If you out there doing what you do and you're being respectful and an adult about it, and you can do it and be a professional about it, then cool. Y'all can go do y'all do. Have fun. Do you? I'll live vicariously through y'all. But if we all started to just upgrade our standards, not raise our standards like this, some of y'all already got unrealistically high standards as it is, but more so recalibrate our standards and just expect more, but not expect more material things. We expect more from each other's character. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to sound cheesy or corny, but that's kind of how I've always been. Even as a horny ass high schooler, I didn't really care about just messing around with every little chick that gave me a little bit of attention. I never cared. I lived in my own little world, and I still do. But now I'm just a lot more aware of the power that I give off and what's being attracted my way, and it's making me think okay, all this other stuff is being attracted to my life. If I'm going to mess around with someone, they better be doing the same thing. They better be attracting abundance and greatness in their lives, a success and all the above and all the et ceteras. It's just something I've been thinking about. I'm probably going to add on to this one day and probably just reset this and just put it in a more organized fashion. But I think this is a good start, right? I ain't too far off, right? I don't know, but let me know what y'all think, guys. Till the next one. Love y'all. Peace.